guys, welcome back to From the Red Carpet. It's been a long Halloween season, and now it's time to get back into some movie news. So today we have some MCU stuff for you, as well as a new Crow reboot. Stick around, and we'll dive right in. Starting off, we have a lot of set photos for the Madam Web film. First, here's a shot of Dakota Johnson with her white hair, which is probably after she gains her power. Then, here she is standing with Sydney Sweeney and some others. Sweeney is playing Julia Carpenter in the film. Then we get a look at the villain of the film, which apparently is a Spider-Man variant. I'm not sure who this is with the red and black suit. Definitely not Miles. But here he is fighting Mattie Franklin on set. Hopefully, we'll get a trailer soon. We may have a villain for the Fantastic Four film. As much as I would like to say Dr. Doom is the antagonist, it's looking like a Kang variant will take that spot. We learned early into Phase 4 that we will see a lot of Kang variants all throughout the multiverse saga. This started with He Who Remains in the Loki series, and will continue with Kang the Conqueror in Quantumania. Well, another dangerous variant of Kang is Rama Tut. If you're familiar with the comics, then you know that Kang is actually Nathaniel Richards, a descendant of Reed Richards who exists in the distant future. At one point, Nathaniel uses a time machine to travel back to 2960 BC in ancient Egypt. He uses the technology of his ship to take over Egypt, changing his name to Rama Tut. Well, this may be loosely adapted into the Fantastic Four movie. We heard a while back that we won't be getting an origin story for the team, so maybe this leaves more time to tell Rama Tut's origin. Following the success of Werewolf by Night as the MCU's first special presentation, Marvel Studios is now considering turning some of their Disney Plus shows into special presentations as well. This list includes projects like the Dora Milaje Project, the Ten Rings Project, the Wonder Man series, the Nova film, and some others. There's no other information at this time. Speaking of shows becoming special presentations, Armor Wars has just been upgraded into a full-length movie. I'm okay with this. There's a lot of story to be told here, so a movie might be the better option. Captain America: New World Order is modernizing a certain character. So, Shariah Haas is playing a mutant named Sabra in the film. And they have a complicated history. With the character being Israeli, there's been a lot of hate for the character over the years. Especially now, with her being added into the MCU, certain people are calling it propaganda. Well, no, she's just a superhero, so just chill out. Director Julius Ona will take a fresh, modern approach to the character. Ms. Marvel has officially been greenlit for a Season 2. I wonder who will be the villain this time. I mean, the clandestines weren't very exciting, in my opinion. The Blade film has been halted. It was set to begin filming this month, but there was some fuckery afoot. Blade actor Mahershala Ali is apparently not happy with Marvel Studios due to how long the production's taking. The director, Bassam Tariq, has officially left the project altogether for the same reason. So, as of now, they'll start filming early next year, if they can find a new director. The Marvels film will not be adapting Monica Rambeau's power from the comics. In the comics, Monica was bombarded by extra-dimensional energy, which granted her the ability to transform herself into any form on the electromagnetic spectrum, like cosmic rays, gamma, ultraviolet, and many others, which is why she was called Spectrum. By doing so, she adapts the properties of the energy she is using, which means she can become invisible, intangible, she can fly, and emit energy blasts. Among these powers, she can also project light-based holograms of herself and split her energy into light-generated clones. She can emulate any new energy she comes across almost instantly, and of course, she's immortal and doesn't age. Yeah, she's got a lot of crazy powers. Obviously, they're going to nerf her a bit for the MCU, but it's hard to say which abilities they'll go with. Seeing as to how she got her power in WandaVision by getting bombarded by an energy field created by Wanda, I think they'll go with the one where she can transform herself into any energy. But I guess we'll have to wait and see until the Marvels comes out. Alright, we have a new trailer for Wakanda Forever. This one hits theaters in a week or so, and recently, it's been announced that Namor will be the second mutant to be introduced in the MCU, after Kamala Khan. The Mayan-influenced Namor's power will be from a mutant gene, just like it was in the comics. Also, he's not the actual main antagonist. You can't really count this as a spoiler due to the merch already being out, but the film's actual antagonist will be Atuma, who is a warrior that is part of a tribe that was exiled from Atlantis a long time ago. Oh wait, did I say Atlantis? I meant Talocan. In this new trailer, we get a better look at Shuri as the Black Panther. I can't believe some people are still wondering who will take over the mantle. Like, really?
Only the most broken people can be great leaders.
His people did not call him general or king. They called him Kukulkan, the feather serpent god. Killing him will risk eternal war.
He's coming for the surface world.
We know what you whisper. They have lost their protector. Now is our time to strike. Show them who we are.
With Phase 6 focusing heavily on the Dark Dimension, we have some new titles being added on, like the third Doctor Strange film, the second Celestials, and the second Shang-Chi. But that's not all. Another popular character is getting a third movie. That's right. As we all know, Ryan Reynolds is back as Deadpool in the MCU, and he'll have a third movie. So let's take a look.
Hey everyone, we're extremely sad to have missed D23, but we've been working very hard on the next Deadpool film for a good long while now.
I've had to really search my soul on this one.
His first appearance in the MCU obviously needs to feel special. We need to stay true to the character, find new depth, new motivation, new meaning.
Every Deadpool needs to stand out and stand apart. It's been an incredible challenge that has forced me to reach down deep inside.
And I have nothing. Yeah, it's just completely empty up here and terrifying. But we did have one idea. Hey, Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time?
Yeah, sure, Ryan.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
You have questions.
Yes. I had a lot of questions. I'm sure you had a lot of questions, but rest assured, we're going to answer them right now. Like, for example, how is Wolverine alive after Logan?
Logan takes place in 2029, totally separate thing. Logan died in Logan, not touching that. What actually happens in our film is these two get out there, and he's like, and I'm chasing him all over the place.
You put the boom boom into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts. Jitterbug into my brain. It goes to bang 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 till my feet do the same. But something's bugging, something ain't right. My best friend told me what you did last night. You left me sleeping in my bed. I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake
exciting is that? Wolverine is back, and it's Hugh Jackman. Not only that, but it's been revealed that he'll be wearing the yellow suit we saw at the end of the Wolverine. This film is set for a September 6, 2024 release. The Thunderbolts film might have a new addition to the cast. So much like how Marvel refused to recast Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa, they weren't going to recast General Ross either. Well, at first. As of late, they announced that if they do decide to recast the role, they're looking at Harrison Ford. There's no confirmation on this legit happening, but for now, it's just rumored. I mean, I guess it would be cool to have Harrison Ford take over, at least then we can have a Red Hulk. But you know how it is when an actor is replaced, it kinda takes away from the character. We have more plot details for Quantumania. So, in the film, Kang wants Scott to help locate his time chair, which was hidden in the quantum realm by Janet Van Dyne when she was trapped in there. During her time in the realm, she befriended Krylar, the king of the quantum city in that bubble, who was actually at war with Kang the whole time. And due to some recent photos, it looks like Scott doesn't get him the chair after all, and Scott might not even survive the movie. Although, I hope he does. Here's a shot of Jonathan Majors as Kang in the film. Not the best quality, but the costume looks great. We have some Spider-Man 4 news. It looks like the film will follow the events of Daredevil Born Again, bringing Spider-Man up against Kingpin. I'm not opposed to this, especially with him fighting alongside Daredevil, but I really hope they don't throw out the possibility of Ned becoming Hobgoblin. With that being said, this film is set for July 12th, 2024 release. As I mentioned before, there are some changes to the projects in the MCU, but Marvel is taking a page out of DC's book and postponing certain projects. Blade has moved from November 3rd, 2023 to September 6, 2024. Deadpool 3 from September 6, 2024 to November 8th, 2024. Fantastic Four from November 8th, 2024 to February 15th, 2025. And finally, Secret Wars from November 7th, 2025 to May 1st, 2026. Well, damn. Venom 3 is on the way. The film will start filming next summer and will follow the events of Let There Be Carnage, with Patrick Mulligan becoming Toxin. In addition to that, Andrew Garfield will in fact be in the film as Spider-Man. I don't have an update for The Amazing Spider-Man 3, but this is just as good. In some DC news, it looks like the Blue Beetle film is safe from getting scrapped over at Warner Brothers. The film will star Zola Maridueña as Jaime Reyes, and the film will have a runtime of 2 hours and 45 minutes, making it the second longest DCEU film behind Batman vs. Superman. In other news, we have some insight into the Spawn reboot. Joker writer Scott Silver is joining forces with Malcolm Spellman, who wrote on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, for Jamie Foxx's Spawn reboot. The film was originally put out by Blumhouse back in 2017, but not much has happened with it, so now it's being picked up by DC and is moving forward. There's no set release date as of yet. And lastly, we're getting a Crow reboot. Yep, the Crow reboot will star Bill Skarsgård, who played Pennywise, as Eric Draven. The film is wrapped production, although there isn't any other info at this time. Alright guys, this has been another episode of From the Red Carpet. If you like the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and with that, I'll see you on the next one.